Good morning, brothers and sisters. Child of grace out there. Beautiful morning today. Thought I'd get out here and see what came out. You know, the word truth gets tossed around kind of like a basketball on the internet and around. But I was thinking, what is truth? You know, what is truth? Can somebody just read a scripture, God's written account of His Word, the Bible, and get truth? You know. Well, I believe that the scripture is profitable. It says that in 2 Timothy 3:16. Yeah, it's profitable for reproof, correction, instruction in righteousness. I believe that. But on the other hand, some of the meanest folks that I've ever known study the scripture every day, and they come up with the letter that kills and put God's people in bondage. So I'm saying that God had a people all the way back to Adam, and all through history, even before Jesus Christ appeared upon the earth, came to earth, and died for the sins of His people. Okay, what is truth? In my view, and the long and the short of the matter is that truth is whatever God decides in the mind of God. On any matter in the mind of God, what God declares to be true in His mind. The correct position to take on any matter, what God thinks it is, because men are fallible and they'll get it wrong. It's been my experience. But anyway, that's what I believe truth to be. In God's mind, what is truth? Well, peace and love, my soul boy down here in Alabama. That's all I really want to say today was, what is truth? Truth is whatever God says truth to be in His mind. And you can take this written account, and it can be the letter that kills. And many people use the scripture to manipulate God's people and bring them into bondage. Jesus said, and I'm not just talking about the ghosts or the people, those that are in league with the devil to deceive God's people. I'm talking about God's people that have been deceived from their childhood, believing lies of the devil to be truth. But anyway, Jesus said God's people were complicit in the crucifixion of Jesus, and Jesus said, "Father, forgive them; they know not what they do." These were God's people. And Stephen, at his stoning, said the same thing in so many words: "Don't lay this sin to their charge." So I believe that God's people, in many cases, are going to be complicit in persecuting people that move into the truth, that move toward the truth, you know. Or for instance, the whole world. I thought I could get around to this. The whole world believes that man has gone to the moon. Most everybody in our society. Many of God's people believe that to be true. Well, the Spirit of Truth is not telling me that. He's telling me that nobody's landed on God's moon. That's what the Spirit of Truth is telling me. And nobody's landed up there. And most of your science is fake science. And truth is what in the mind of God is true. And when you take a position toward truth, real truth, you're going to suffer from God's own people are going to persecute you. because they've been misled, but by the powers that be. But I don't believe in trying to. I believe it's when God gives you some truth, it's something to be. It's something to be bring you peace more than anybody else, you know, and share with. I don't believe in trying to tear down the powers that be, because God and His God is ultimately in control of everything that happens upon the earth, and He uses that. That what they mean, what the evil men mean for evil, God, like the rivers of water, turns it whithersoever He will, and ultimately, His perfect will be done. But anyway, at the end of the world, God will separate out the sheep from the goat, the wheat from the tare, and we don't have to worry about that, brothers and sisters. All we have to do is thank God for Jesus Christ, the Son of God, that He has a people, that He has a people upon the earth, and He'll not lose one of all that the Father has given Him. But anyway, just thought I'd get out here this morning, drinking my coffee, and share a little. I know it was choppy, and I have brain freezes now in my old age, but I'm trying to get out as much as I can and get it out on the internet for my grandkids and any of my friends that might want to tune in. Truth is, what God says is true. You can't necessarily read and find the truth, because the letter will kill in the wrong hands, brothers and sisters. I could get into a lot of examples, but I'm not going to get into it right now. But I just want to get in and talk with God's people and enjoy this beautiful day with the birds are singing right in, you know. Everything's coming alive again. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. God has a purpose for everything that happens in a child of God's life. Everything that happens, the good and the bad. Like Job said, I always say, but what Brother Job said, the Lord, sometimes He gives, and sometimes He takes away. But what did he end it up with in saying? Blessed be the name of the Lord. Well, peace and love, brothers and sisters, from this old boy down here in Alabama.